Justin, I've just been thinking lately, like, I just want to take these off. Like, I'm gonna do it. Ugh! I can't escape them. Anyway, good day, ladies and gents. Welcome to the 61st episode of Figure Down Friday. I'm your host, Nick Storm, the Australian icon, with my other host to my left or right, depending on which way my camera is skewed for this episode. We have okay, I was going to say hot stuff, but it's Hangstan, Justin Kendall Page. How the hell are you, dude? Welcome to my world again. And unfortunately, my vortex.
I'm fantastic. We've got a world champion that's Hangman Adam Page. Like, I don't even, oh, man. I can't even breathe. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm going to take that as an indirect birthday present from Hangman. Thank you, Hangman, very much. That was very great of you. That was very nice. Holy hell, what a pay-per-view. Did we want to start off by talking about a little bit of wrestling?
I mean, we can. Like, I wanted to run through a wall on Saturday. I was so jacked up.
That much adrenaline. What was the time by the time the pay-per-view ended by you? What was the time?
It was almost 8 o'clock.
Really? PM?
Yeah.
That's not a bad runtime. It was like a 6-hour pay-per-view too.
It was wild. Like,
yeah.
I've heard a lot of people complaining about the runtime, and it didn't bother me as much, but I can see where it would bother people.
Oh, it was longer than WrestleMania 35, right? From memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. 6 hours, dude. It was a whole 6 hours, not including the pre-show, and the preamble and all that stuff. So if you were there in the building, the whole 7 hours, bless your heart, okay? Oh, man. Anyway, what a pay-per-view, though. I'm going to say it, like, I've always said, All Out 2021's maybe my top pay-per-view, and I've always been really, like, nostalgic about it. I don't know if I want to change it. But this pay-per-view, I mean, this is, like, WrestleMania, like, leagues above that All Out. It feels like maybe a little bit. I could be stretching. But I feel like there's two good pay-per-views to go between, and I don't know which one to choose.
I mean, I love that. I love Double or Nothing this year. So yeah. There's so many good pay-per-views recently that maybe I'm just feeling recency bias, but I don't know. I jumped out of my chair when he beat Ospreay. So that was like an emotional moment that I was like, why do I feel things?
Yeah. Dude, that was a great match, dude. That was probably still like one of my contenders for match of the year. I don't know if I have many this year. I haven't been keeping track as much as I need to, but let's shout out everyone in the chat. If my monitor wants to turn back on, my monitor's turned off. Can you believe this? Justin, can you turn it back on?
I wish I could, because we've got some Jazzwares royalty hanging with us.
Oh, we do, and we'll get into that when my monitor turns on. No, what's up, Daniel Friedman? In the chat. Thank you. Fandoms, Collectibles, TN. Too long but great show, Daniel Freeman said. Exactly. I think that's the consensus, right? Longest pay-per-view in wrestling history. That's also the consensus. Rob's Pippin Road, how you doing? Aussie Legends, how you doing, Joe? Doing great. Hell yeah, Jacob the wrestling fan. Good to see a few familiar faces in here. Hope you're all doing well. And what have you gotten, guys? Put in the chat. What are some new pickups you've gotten? Because I know, Justin, you might have a few pickups, maybe.
Maybe.
What? There might be a crow behind you, dude. I don't know what that is.
Oh, man. Look at this beauty. This came today.
It's not a crow. It's just... Look at him. He's saying that on the packaging.
He is.
It comes with a speaker on the side. It comes with a little speaker.
I mean, they already did a blacklight. Why not a speaker?
Exactly. Yeah, get the electronics in the boxes.
I'm not taking this out. Knocking stuff over on the table because this thing's so big.
That's what she said. But dude, that's a fantastic package layout. Like, I can't believe it's so smooth. And I've seen photos or videos of Sting himself opening it up, and it looks like a book. It's that smooth.
Compared to fantastic.
Other packaging that we've seen, for ringside collectibles or whatever the case is. Right? Now that we have a new world champion, hopefully more people get TV time, excluding the Death Riders. Most of the Don Callis family. Ricochet and the Bucks. I don't know if that's a hot take. I think the Death Riders aren't a hot take for sure. Like the thing you're saying about the Death Riders. I think there's a lot of fatigue. I didn't watch Dynamite this week, but I heard like that was maybe like people were like, oh, why is there a 6-man going on? Like I thought Mox would be gone for like 7 months after this, or some long amount of time. But what am I gonna? I'm just a guy. I just work here.
Yeah. This big fat figure Friday check. Can you
Yeah.
can you pause for me? Can you show off something that you've got? Because I got to run and grab something that I got that I forgot.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'll be right back.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, go for it. So, in my world, I have a few wrestling figures on the way. On the way, okay, in the air. They're on the way, okay? That's all I can say about that. But what I do have, are you excited for this? Because I know I'm not. I'm just kidding. Shout out to Chris Metzger and the packaging team. Seriously, dude. Like, I don't think there's been a single bad packaging from AEW Jazz Bears. Like, from memory. Like, from what I've collected, from what I've seen. Like, it's just, it's kind of out of the park every time. But, another thing that's kind of a hit out of the park every time I see it is, I don't know if you guys got this, but I got a new Marvel Legends Fantastic Four. Oh, hello. Hey, Justin.
Wow.
I was just showing off my thing, if you will. Hey, yo, that sounds a little dirty.
Wow.
Yeah, well, wow. That's normally the general reaction to my thing. No, but this is a great looking figure, dude. Honestly, might be in my contender of like figures of the year for some reason. It's so bulky. It feels like a Brock Lesnar figure in hand, but even heavier. But yeah, Justin, please, what do you have to show off?
Your president. Look at those Eagles.
That's decent, dude. Like I remember seeing the Eagles pop me for some reason. That's just like it's so American, so like obnoxiously patriotic. This this MJF, I love it. I want to know out there, is this something that people just wear in America? I
All
know
the time.
I've only been to Florida, so I don't know. I could have seen it there, but I wasn't sure. I don't know if that's just a thing around.
They definitely wear it in Florida. They definitely wear it in Iowa too. So
Yeah, that's what like they wear to bed. That's their blouse. That's not the right word, is it?
this is so ridiculous.
Give me your thoughts on that, man. What was your thoughts opening it? Was there a thing where you're gonna keep it mock, or were you just gonna open it as soon as you saw it? What was the deal?
So like a dummy, I ordered two. So
Like
I'm
a
gonna
dummy? You mean like a smart man?
So this was before I knew about Sting going up. So I was like, oh, I've got money. Why don't I spend it on this? So I'm not
And just like that.
I'm not mad about it. So
Yeah.
I love the Lex Luger tribute tights, the whole Apollo Creed aesthetic,
Yeah.
the stupid hat. Like it's where have I seen this hat before?
I don't know. Yeah, MJF's a big Figure Friday fan. He watches the product. I know that. But yeah, dude, like, how does this compare with other MJFs that you've opened? How's the skin tone on this? How are the head scans in comparison?
Much better. Love the skin tone. More tan. Looks like we're correcting the mistakes of the early series, I think. And these heads, reuse of the blood and guts, I believe, with the Punk.
Yeah, without the blood.
Yeah, no blood.
Great likenesses.
I do like these. These are some of the best ones I think they've done. So,
yeah, I'd probably have to say so. Like, I was hoping they would reuse those MJF head scans, because that grimacing one, the just neutral, like, kind of mean mugging one, I turned into a non-bloody MJF. So that goes on all my MJFs. So
I did the same.
Yeah, like it's a great likeness. I think that's probably the best head scan for MJF they have out. That's just my opinion. But yeah,
you know
I think
where I
it's like
saw that?
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw you do that, and then I did it.
Oh, no way. There
Yeah.
we go. Look at that.
You're
I'm a
bad
pioneer
influence.
of sorts. I'm a pioneer just like MJF is dressed as, okay? He's dressed as he's about to discover America right there. That's what they're all wearing on the boat, on the fleet, I believe. I don't know. I wasn't there. Don't trust me. I ordered Lola Vice from Ringside and an eBay Eric Young. Nikki Cross just need Alexander Wolf and Killian Dane. Nice. Complete Sanity. What a moment in time that was. Was Sanity any good? I might have been like lapsed as a wrestling fan in that time.
I remember it feel kind of cool at the time in NXT, but then nothing really came of it, and they went to the main roster and it fell apart.
So like they had it crazy potential, but it's just It's just they got main roster syndrome, and then nothing happened with them. That's not a product of their own. That's not like they can control that. But living in America, across the nation. That's his theme song. I saw that in the shops yesterday. It looks so fantastic. Whoa, say that again. It's clobbering time. That's for real. CM Punk better issue a cease and desist to this rock guy real quick. Thank you for the support, Justin. What about me? No, I'm kidding. Dude, yeah, but I am jealous of what you did get. So Jazzwares Vault shipped to Australia. Thank you very much.
For real.
NXT SAnitY was good, then fell apart on main roster. Yeah, it's crazy how that just kind of happens, like with people who garner such a cult following in NXT, and then kind of main roster happens. Or that's happened in the past a lot, I feel like, especially when I was watching a little bit, like a few years ago. I don't know if any more nowadays, like Bron Breakker's done really well. Is there anyone like on recent memory from NXT who may have fallen to the wayside a little bit?
Carmelo Hayes.
Oh yeah.
That's the first one that comes to mind.
Like at least he's on the main roster, but he is just taking pins.
Yeah, I feel like he's vanished, but then again, I might have missed him recently. So,
we all miss Carmelo Hayes. We all miss him. Yeah, he might be. Look, he probably. Is there a speed champion? Let's hope not. Let's hope not. What's that? What is anyway? It's like a 24/7 title, but oh man. All these fun championships. When are we gonna get these in figures? Do you think we're gonna get a speed title in a figure? And would that be insulting if we got it with whoever talent we got it with? Would that be insulting to them?
Well, Andrade.
Yeah, real. It'd be a toyetic thing for sure.
Yeah, I mean they like working new championships into the line, so why not?
Yeah, sure, yeah. Right. Anyway, let's get into more of the chat. They were okay. I just have that NXT black and gold nostalgia. Exactly, me too. Yeah. And the figures look so cool. I also recently brought EC3. Nice. Was it Ian Carter? Or what is it? Ethan Carter? Ian Carter? That's with an I.
The third.
IC3. The third, dude. Where'd the other two go? Fantastic. 4 greater than Superman. Let's go. Is that just basing on the recent movies? I haven't seen either, so I still need to. All I know is I'm a punk rocker. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
El Grande is currently the champion. What? Dude, SDCC exclusive. Get John Cena out of here. Mattel, you know what to do. SDCC exclusive. El Grande Ultimate Edition. Speed title. Chad Gable interchangeable head sculpt. Not saying he's the same person. But would it be cool to get a 2-in-1 figure of someone else, right? Anyway.
Maybe he's the surprise guest at Comic-Con this week.
There you go. Yeah, oh god, man. And he like speaks like in a broken English, like that'd be like so bad. I hope not. But dude, think of this: El Grande Americano Ultimate Edition, interchangeable Chad Gable head, and Ludwig Kaiser head.
Ooh.
Wow. Don't even think about it, Mattel. Mattel, if you release that, I will be sending stuff in the mail.
Cease and desist. We'll get a Mark Sterling as your
I've already trademarked it. Where are EC1 and 2? I'd even beg the question, where is EC4 and 5? Because did he stop the lineage after that? Like, I'm confused. Nick with his conspiracy theories. Look, I just did it again too. I can't believe myself. I'm getting some sleep out of my eye. I'm dying. Everything's trying to get me out of this Figure Friday episode, dude. Oh man. But you know what? I stay with the people because I'm a man of the people. And we have a little bit more pickups to talk about.
Talk to me
about what you've done here. So is that the Elite 85?
It's whatever this one is. And the head is... That's the head. So... I don't know. I like it a lot more. So. My 3-year-old
you had
likes
the
it a lot
point.
more.
Put the point up on the other figure.
Yeah.
You're like,
She's
well, technically.
Kenny Omega.
Yeah. Oh my, Kenny, please, goodbye. But no good night. I swear. Dude, yeah, that's a way better fix up for Liv. I don't know why, because that head scan on we were talking off air. I feel like that head scan's an NXT head scan that they put on the recent Liv. Like that
It's
older
crazy.
Liv sculpt looks a lot better for the time or for the attire. I don't know, but yeah, that doesn't have the greatest likeness to me there. But the other one, when you pull that out, do you have the Dom as well to go with that?
I don't yet. I think he's coming
Oh.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait for that, Dom. But what do you think of that Liv with the fix up on the head sculpt? What do you think of the figure as it is?
It went from a skip to this is going in the case. So I was going to skip it, and then I had the old one, and I was like, what if I just swap the head? And I saw MDT do it, and I was like, done.
Gotta, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like pretty good, and it's really like a turnaround time on that. I think she's still kind of wearing stuff that's similar to that on WWE, or was before her injury. You know, get well better. Get well better? Who says that? That's not a thing. Get better soon. Get well soon. Get well better, dude. Okay, next shirt, Nick Storm. Get well better. Okay, with a bunch of like flowers and balloons and a get well soon card. Okay, that's the shirt.
That's what you're sending to Dream Match right now.
That's what I'm sending. Yeah, so Dream Match is under the weather, dude. So I am gonna send him a get well better card sign and all this stuff. Oh man, get well better, Jake. I'm gonna start that now. But is there anything else that you got off your freaking with your monies and your wallet and your aching of your wallet?
No, Jazzwares took a lot of my money, so
They took it. Damn.
they just took it.
They said, "Oh, I'll take that. Thank you."
Yep.
I mean, good on them. They're thinking smarter, not harder.
They at least sent me the Sting so that I
Yeah.
paid for, and this MJF.
Do you have those Briscoes on the way?
I do.
Hell
I
yeah.
think they're next week, so hopefully they get here soon. So, should we talk
Well, I
about
was-
news and stuff?
I was gonna say, dude, there is a bit of things in the news, and I was actually gonna grab something up that we saw revealed from AEW Jazzwares not too long ago, maybe like a day or two ago. Am I right? Am I right?
Something spiky?
I don't know. Yo, dude, it kind of cut me a little bit. I didn't mean it to, but I was just mishandling it, and it got me.
Oh man, gotta
So
keep
how
it in the
freaking
case.
spiky it was. There we go. We have the new Adam Copeland Toronto gear with Spike pre-order up right now on Ringside Collectibles. Oh, Ringside Collectibles exclusive. As I try to find where is this? There it is.
Use code ICON.
I just don't have it. Dream Match has got it down. I just don't. He has it down to a science. I just don't. And it's fine. I'll try my hardest. But we saw brand new images of this. This came out of nowhere, out of left field. I don't know if we saw renders of this at all, right?
Nope.
We didn't see much of this, but it got revealed to us. It was revealed to me in a dream. And, and we have this new Adam Copeland. Now, there are people saying the head scans are a little bit off. The color on the blue is a little bit off. First off, I just want to ask, what do you think of these photos, and what was your first impressions of them?
I love this. This reminds me of the last match he had in WWE attire, and clearly he wore it in AEW too. And
Yeah.
when I saw it in WWE, I was like, "Whoa, I really like that," and I really like this. And now that you get like the spike case and spike the board and this jacket and the grindhouse packaging that looks really cool, new screaming sculpt. I think there's a lot of value here. I like it personally, but I understand where people are coming from on the head sculpts.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It doesn't bother
like
me as
it.
much because I think it looks like him.
Yeah, like I like it as well. Like I think this is a really cool reveal. I think this is a really cool for what you get. This is cool accessories, really cool Adam Copeland pack out, Edge Cope pack out. What is he coping on? I don't know. What is he coping about? We will
The
never
loss
know.
of his best friend.
I mean, look at him. He's in agony. He must be coping. But yeah, I think this is a great. I'm not gonna say it's great. I think this is really decent, honestly. Like, if I, because I'm still passing up if I'm gonna get this, because
Mhm.
when I think of Adam Copeland, I think of the red, and I like the definitive attires when I get them in a figure form. But this is a really clean, like this is really nice. And I think one of the designers, I want to shout him out, Walter. He let me know that like I believe the colors might be a little bit different to how they were initially meant to come out. So there's always that too. It's more of a baby blue instead of a royal blue than the initial gear is. I think if you look up like the actual match, it's more of like that deeper blue. But I think I don't know if that's like necessarily the worst thing in the world because this looks really clean as baby blue. It might be
Yeah.
inaccurate, but I really do like this. And people were saying the coat is looking baggy. That's how this coat looks, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
look, I like there's so much depth, I feel like, on the stitching, on everything. Like it actually feels like a coat.
If he throws his
Back
arms
looks
up,
fantastic.
I wonder if it fills out a little more,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I do wonder the range of motion when he does like fill his arms out because we've had rubber jackets in the past with edge figures and we haven't been able to do anything of the sort. So this might be is this the first soft goods coat we're getting with an edge or an Adam Copeland just as a whole?
I think it is. Now that you say that, because
I'm lying because there's that
right?
Legends, there's that really old Legends Elite. Do you know the one I'm talking about? The white he has like a red jacket over it, like red coat, and he has like the white pants.
Oh no, that was all plastic.
What?
Yeah.
I thought that was like a vinyl.
No, they did something like where they had the cutoffs on the arms so that you could rotate them on the sleeves of the jackets, but or the jacket. But yeah, no, that was all rubber.
Oh no, I'm thinking of long hair edge. My bad.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Wait, no, I know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, that's wrong. When
Dude,
you said
it's
white attire,
Yeah.
I was thinking of the older man one, and you're talking. I know exactly the one you're talking
Yeah.
about now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, because I remember getting that one, the one
Yeah.
that you're talking about, and I was a bit. It like worked, but like didn't. It wasn't the
Yeah.
best. The attire, that figure alone was probably the standout of the whole thing. I don't know about that. Yeah, that was interesting tech on the robe.
And there's a chase figure there too.
Yeah, exactly that. But I don't even, because that's not like to the extreme as the coats got in Edge's tenure. I feel like when I was talking about depth and all the layers, all the different stitching and stuff like that. Like we haven't seen a jacket or a coat like that, right? For Edge, in soft goods. So yeah, this is really, really nice. I think this is pretty cool. Again, not my color of Edge, and I'm a huge fan of the color red, so I'm very biased in saying that. But again, I think this is like, look at that. The packaging is where it's at, though. You know, that'll find me where my red is at. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is really, really cool. Let's see in the chat what people think. Nick with his conspiracy theories. You know me. I am basically Jesse Ventura. Tommy Toy Travel says top figure of 2025 would be Goldberg laughing at Gunther chops. Yeah, what? What was that about, by the way? Also, I can't believe Days watched Saturday Night's main event overall, and let's not talk about it, Tommy. But yeah, that's did you watch the Gunther Goldberg match at all?
I did catch the end of it. Yeah.
What'd you think? I didn't watch a single second of it, thankfully. But what'd you think? I heard it wasn't a bad match. I heard it was probably like one of Gunther's most memorable matches, at least in recent memory.
Yeah. It wasn't bad. I just remember Goldberg plowing through that barricade and with his.
So you're gonna say? I thought you were
the
gonna say
top of his
Charles
head.
Robinson.
And like forgot about that. But yeah, it was fine. Like I might have been a little bit fatigued coming off of the All In too. So
That was a lot of wrestling, man. It felt like a WrestleMania weekend almost with how much wrestling there was.
yeah,
But yeah, that's very fair. I think that's what we need to get, especially if Goldberg's on a contract still. Just get him cheeky smile in a packaging. They have to now. They're doing like all the meme figures. I don't know if you know, like the Rock legends from Nation of Domination. He's doing the eye roll. Like we've gotten that. We've gotten so many meme faces lately. So hopefully that's in their agenda and Mattel's agenda.
Yeah, well, he might be out of favor, so who knows?
Dude, he hated how that all went off. You see it? Goldberg hated that.
I saw him cut him off at the end. I was like, they went to commercial and they came back, and I was like, looking at my watch, and I was like, they're going to local news, like,
yeah, because it's NBC, right?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. At that point, you can't really. And Goldberg's like, I can't believe they cut me off. Why would they do that? It's like, dude, do you have live TV slots work?
yeah.
It's like, oh, they can't just. Like your speech was televised. Your speech was still televised.
We're holding the local news because Goldberg is speaking.
Yeah, this is the local news. Okay,
Yeah.
This is Goldberg. This is Billiam. Billiam Goldberg, as we like to call him. North Carolina blue, which is appropriate to where he lives, so it works. There you go. There you go. We made it work. Thank you, Rob. Always find a way to make it work. Legends Edge has soft goods red pleather. That's the one, yeah. Ultimate Edges had the movable arms PVC. Yep, that's right. Yeah, so yeah, never like a soft goods coat in this regard, I guess, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
Do not mind that. There wasn't anything else that we've seen revealed, were there?
I think that's it.
Zombie
Zombie showed off some of the like just sneak peeks of packaging where for the Pinnacle collection. So like a side view of the Jeff Jarrett that is apparently shipping to the US soon, but that means it's probably still 5 or 6 weeks out at least.
People have been waiting for that, Jeff, man. I know that's highly anticipated. But another thing that's highly anticipated is seeing what the damn hell is going to be the go on here. Oh, get me back. What the hell is going to be the go on preview night, July 23rd, 6 p.m. PST. I'm burping so much. And following that, there's going to be the Mattel WWE panel, July 24th at 11:15 a.m. If you are in the area, make sure you do go check it out, Justin. I know you'll be there checking it out and seeing what the goss is going to be. We have on the panel Sam Roberts, Julia, Jey Uso, Jacob Fatu, Steve Oza, and Magic Almost. I don't know how they didn't make it onto the freaking poster. What is that? What is that
Ridiculous.
about? Huh? Who made this? Huh?
No Bill?
Didn't. No Bill?
Is Bill
No
not
Sweaty?
listed?
No sweat. I'm going to be sweating on behalf of Bill.
There's supposed to be a mystery guest too.
That's right. Yeah. Is there supposed to be a mystery guest on the Jazzwares panel? Is that still
There is one that I don't know that I'm at liberty to say who it is. So.
Oh, dude, bro's got the goss. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. They both have a little surprise guest. Let's read the chat a little bit. Best one, Donnie. How you going, Donnie, dude? Good to see you. Love your content, man. Let's get something freaking going. I need to get you on here. Hope you're well. Hey, yo, what's up, Mo? How the hell you doing, my man? I hope you're well as well. The only person happy about Oldberg being cut off was Bret Hart. I wasn't upset, but I'll say that. No, but yeah, Bret went. It was very funny how Bret was just like, oh yeah, and Bill Goldberg, just in any interviews, even nowadays. I don't know. I saw some clip and he was even blaming Goldberg for something else now. I love it. Keep on your shtick, please. What's up, Nick? I'm coming in a little late. What's up, Wrath? That's what she said. But hey, don't we all? Okay, it's fine. You found your way here. We better not be getting Sam Roberts. Dude, I saw a leak somewhere that there's going to be a Sam Roberts Build-A-Figure. And would that be the first wrestling podcaster to get a proper figure release? From Mattel, what?
I think so.
I mean, I don't know. Undertaker has a few.
Noted podcaster.
I mean, that's his career, right?
Yeah. And Twitter threats.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the best combo. Oh, wow. Yeah, that'd be very interesting to see if we get Sam Roberts. The Mattel team is the surprise guest. That is it. Yeah. There's a Jazzwares panel.
Saturday.
I believe so. Yeah. The Saturday. Yeah. Is there a time or anything announced for that?
It's like 10 a.m. Pacific, I think, if I'm remembering right. It's right in the morning. So
that's going to be a nice freaking day for you figure fans out there. You guys better soak it in. because I can't. Freaking hell. Great. Corey Graves build a figure in the new Royal Rumble line. That'd be pretty great. I know we're overdue for more commentator wrestling figures. So that'd be really, really cool to see, honestly. I'd be eager and down for that. Big Boom AJ figure confirmed. Right?
That's what they do. They bring the boom.
Yeah, that's what they do, unfortunately. No, I think their figures might be around the corner sooner than later. Like I just saw they have a U2's deal that came out, so maybe they're wanting some wrestling figures. Who knows?
Seems possible.
Seems possible. Would you buy those?
I don't know,
Dude. It would. You know what? I'd probably do it just for the intrigue. I'd probably buy them just for the intrigue.
Chris Metzger will probably put out such good packaging. It'll probably be like a big chocolate chunk cookie, and I'll be like,
you'd be like,
oh.
At least, yeah, I'll have to get it mock at least. I hope we get an MJF All In 2023 Supreme. What did he have a 2023 All In? Was that the Better Than You Baby? Was that?
That would have had to been, right?
Yeah,
because
I hope we get an MJF Supreme.
Year.
Just overall, I hope we get an MJF Supreme. I need that. I feel like who are some talents that need a Supreme still that you think?
We need that Osprey, which is already announced. Swerve. I'm not sure if the Comic-Con exclusive is a Supreme. MJF, Hangman, Kyle Fletcher. We need a Kyle Fletcher anything.
Yeah. Even some of the names that have been with AEW from the start, like a Darby, like a Hangman,
yeah,
like
Bucks.
I feel MJF, Bucks, yeah. We were meant to get those Bucks Supremes, and then I think maybe the gear eventually turned into Walmart or something like that. Whatever happened there.
Hechicero.
Oh, we're getting into our SDC list, baby. Welcome to the episode of Figure Friday with here's our most wanted figures of SDCC. Justin, did you want to go one for one?
Yeah,
and maybe talk a little bit about why you picked it, talk a little bit about what you want to see, what attire, and we'll go one for one doing that.
Yeah. Well, top of my list has got to be. We'll start with I'll start with the Jazzwares one. Blood and Guts, Hangman versus Swerve 2-pack, full gear 2023. If I'm remembering right, that's Swerve in the Bray Wyatt gear. Absolutely need it. Need the sort of stressed out Hangman on the verge of a mental breakdown. So, yeah, I need that in my life.
Mustache and all, dude. That's coming up to 2 years since that match, which is kind of nuts. It feels like it was yesterday, but it was 2 years ago.
And we haven't had a Blood Guts in a while, so give me that.
That's true. I wonder what could be, if you guys have a thought out there, what do you think would be the next Blood and Guts? I'm hoping it's that, because maybe a Tony and Mariah, but who knows how the Mariah's going to go nowadays. I mean, they revealed and released Jeff Hardy after he's been out with the company, so maybe that'll be the same case. Fingers crossed if they have anything in the pipeline that they're able to get it out and because they worked on it so freaking hard. Okay, I hate to see that. Guys, I know you want a Tony Khan ringside exclusive with his eyes wide open.
Well, Donnie, I see you read my list because I do want a Tony Khan.
I was literally about to say. Yeah, I was about to say, wait, didn't you? Lashley needs a Supreme. Dude, that'd be a kind of nuts Supreme right there. Purple black robe with the devil mask, white tights with purple. Mm-hmm. Okay, now you're cooking. Mm-hmm. I'm sick, and now you're cooking. You're cooking me a nice soup. I'll go down on my list. So I don't have these in any particular order. You're starting off with your Jazzwares list. I'll start off with what I want to see the most. And I guess, I don't know, man. I don't know where I got this from, but I know it's because Mattel has so many companies they're overseeing, I guess, like that. They have Barbie, they have Hot Wheels, they have Uno, they have Mattel WWE stuff, And I was thinking a Barbie Tiffany Stratton exclusive, like sort of, but not a Barbie, like an Elite, but like the packaging is everything, like it could be a ringside exclusive, could be whatever. I thought it was even going to be SDCC exclusive, because we heard stuff this year of maybe it's going to be kind of to do with a crossover brand thing. You know, stuff like that. So I wouldn't be too phased to see a Barbie, a Tiffany Stratton. Not for me personally. I'm not the biggest Barbie fan. Whoa, 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 whoa. But I know that would go hard. I think that would be a really, really cool execution.
I'm not here to judge you. If you want to collect Barbies, you can collect Barbies.
What the heck? You should be here to judge me.
You might get a John Cena mermaid out of it too. Why not?
You know what? 2-pack. I think we do a 2-pack.
Yeah.
What's next to you on your list?
I'm gonna go with all pink Kyle Fletcher, but this is the start of. This is just my wish list. This is the start of a manager's pack, 2-packs. So you get Don Callis and you get Kyle Fletcher in the all pink gear. You get him with the entrance robe, the glasses, all of it, and then shaved head. Maybe if you want to get wild, you can give him some soft goods and a head with the hair that's partially shaved off to commemorate the heel turn. But we don't have to get too crazy. And then Don has his awesome shoes, the sparkly shoes. Got the slash on the head, the glasses. Yeah, we need it.
Dude, you know what would be cool with that Kyle Fletcher? If with that head sculpt, the interchangeable one where it's like mid shaving your hair, there's a hand that comes with the buzzer, and it's sort of like it fits right in. You know what I mean? Like you could literally it can be seamless. Yeah, it almost plugs in, but you could even just like it just fits perfect. Oh, please
get this man a job.
Begging. Okay, I mean WWE, you know where to hire your next photographer. Okay. Or Mattel, whatever it was. WWE, you know what? All WWE and Mattel, you know where to hire your next photographer. I'm putting my resume out, okay? Okay, another one I want to see is an Elite Abyss. Honestly, I don't know if you guys want to see this, but I know I want to see this, dude. An Elite Abyss, so he is, I guess under some sort of character contract. His video game, in the video game, his character, you can see Abyss in there, and I know he works behind the scenes as a producer or something backstage. You just see him in a suit and he's happy-go-lucky, he smiles, all this stuff. He's a great guy. Good on Abyss, okay? But I want to see a damn Elite. Now, do you have any recollection of Abyss? Were you a big Abyss fan at all?
Not a huge fan, but I do remember him, and I do remember watching TNA during that period, and I think it's going to happen. I think that it's actually really going to happen. So there's just been people have asked Steve about it. Abyss showed up in that WWE card game. He's not even in the WWE canon. So for him to show up there, I think it's going to happen.
You know who else isn't in the WWE canon, or at least not this iteration? So,
exactly.
But Abyss is completely not in the count, like nowhere. So yeah, that's even like a kind of stronger point to hammer home. It would
not
be
in the Hall of Fame.
Exactly. It would be nuts to see that, honestly. And I wonder the possibilities on that, but I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. Justin, what's your next pick?
I'm gonna switch it up and go WWE Ultimate Stephanie Vacour.
Oh yeah.
So I think that they could do a great job. You could do the horns, you could do the long dress. I'd probably go the red attire. That seems like her most iconic look. And I just think as long as they can make things like get that shine on like the black straps on the legs and all that, I think it'd be dope.
Yeah. Now that because they did experiment a little bit with the glossier boots with the DDP that just released. So I feel like that could be really, really cool, and maybe something that's probably we could see down the line and not like too out of the realm. There's one that I just thought of right here. Ultimate Edition Jacob Fatu. Now I don't know if we're gonna be getting it because Jacob Fatu was announced for the panel. And that only makes me think we're going to get some definitive thing of his and Jay, right? There's going to be some definitive commemorative pack, something, I feel like. There's got to be. Because as normally that's the case, get their nice big old reaction for this sort of thing. We saw CM Punk react to his Money in the Bank exclusive Ultimate from a couple years back, or whatever the case was there. So yeah, we're going to be seeing this, hopefully, maybe, with the US title, and maybe with like a crazy mask or his shiesty, the mask that he has over his eyes with the sort of balaclava look. I think they could really spice this up and make this something really worthwhile. The different head scans with the different emotions, just straight face, and then like one where he's crazy eyes, maybe one where he has grills. I love Jacob Fatu. I'll go on a Jacob Fatu binge any damn day of the week. But yeah, what's next on your list?
You could also give him that fake Raiders jersey.
Oh yeah, dude. He does wear a jersey. Yeah, he likes to wear his little baggy clothes. I like that.
So this is completely out of left field, but I want to see, since Jazzwares Vault has done Ring of Honor, I want to see them do some of the partner brands. So I want to see basically a Forbidden Door series on Jazzwares Vault, available internationally. I want to see Gabe Kidd, Tanahashi, Mystico, Mascara Dorada, Hechicero. I want it. I want that. You can, if you want to keep them one of 1,000, do it. If you're worried about it possibly not selling well, but I think that this would be like a knockout series for a lot of folks.
Well, you said Jazzwares Vault ships internationally. I was sold. When you said that, I was like, I'm in. Whatever is next, I'm there. I feel like, I wonder if that's maybe even in the pipeline, because that feels like something that they could do very well. They could do like how Jeremy was for Classic Superstars, was just getting people just signed independently and getting their figures made that way. Maybe they could go about it like that, or maybe there's too many things in place to stop that. Who knows? But I know that there are people maybe on the roster, like, what's Gabe Kidd's contract kind of looking like?
Yeah, right, it's hard to know since there's like so much crossover, right? So, and there's rumors that Hechicero is signed with AEW and has like a dual contract with CMLL. I think that that's something that they may look to do more with some of these partner promotions. They have it with Kevin Knight. They have it with Takeshita.
Yeah, I know. Like Takesha's DDT and AEW. Like he has a couple of contracts, right?
Yeah, and New Japan.
Yeah, good on, dude. Make that money. Are you kidding me? Good on them. Yeah, fan-freaking-tastic. Did you say Did you say a list? Did you say a number?
Yeah. Oh, I said the Forbidden Door series.
Okay, that was
Forbidden series.
I was like, who just said it? But yeah, I'm blanking, dude. This coffee's doing too much. This coffee's doing too much to me. For this one, I don't have anything that's like that we haven't seen yet. Just more so excitement for stuff that we are gonna see, and I feel like maybe like what we could see that maybe we've seen in the past that we do know about. Maybe we're gonna see in hand photos and stuff of the CM Punk pre-tape where he has the red hair and the white basketball shorts, and also that Penta Elite defining moment. They're both in the same wave. Hopefully we get to see something with that. I'm hoping in-hand photos, maybe even colored renders, or just even in-hand prototypes, because I think the last time we saw that Penta was a grayed out render. And so it'll be interesting to see what the update is on them for going into SDCC. What do you think about that? Do you think we'll see them anytime soon? Maybe SDCC? It's only less than a month away.
Yeah.
Wait. It's like a couple weeks away.
It's next week.
It's next week. Okay, it's next week. Will we see it? Will we see it next week?
I think so. I think we'll see Pentagon or Penta. I think we'll see.
Triple A
moments. Yeah,
Triple A's coming and knocking.
Don't copyright strike us. So yeah, no, I think we'll see that Penta from the Defining Moment series. I think we'll see that Jey Uso. We'll see that CM Punk. I want to say that we'll see progress on those things. I would not be surprised if we saw some of the returning characters, maybe Phoenix, maybe not that he's a returning character, but Phoenix, Andrade, Rusev, Aleister Black, sort of those sort of guys.
Yeah.
I would think we'll at least see a render, and we'll probably actually see product. And I don't doubt that we'll see Julia's first figure in the flesh, since she's on that panel.
Yeah. Oh, dude, great point there. Yeah, like I think we'll absolutely see the Paul Heyman coming out as well from the Defining Moment series before.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
we'll definitely see in hand of that. Like the last time we had Magic and Steve on around WrestleMania time, Magic was showing off the body, not the head scan, just the body for it. So we know that's at least done. So I feel like that's going to be ready for SDCC. So I'm going to be excited for that. And like you said, like those new talents, the returning talents, a Malachi, Alistair, a Rusev, a Andrade, stuff like that. I feel like it's easier to get those out into the pipeline. They might already have the file, on file what they look like and all this stuff in their figures, and it's just maybe a little bit of mixing up here and there, maybe fixing up, maybe updating here and there. So I wonder if they'll just fast track some of the returning people like that. And I'm hoping to see, because I don't know. I'd love a Aleister Black that isn't very bulky.
Yeah.
I don't know. The last couple like AEW ones, like in ring attire, I feel like he's a little bit maybe leaner than they make him out to be, but
There needs to be a happy medium between what Jazzwares did and what Mattel did.
Mattel, yeah, perfect.
Because
Yeah.
Mattel's was just way too small. It just felt like, and then by comparison, Jazzwares just feels overly big, even if it might not be. But yeah, I totally feel you there.
I wonder what you do. Maybe the like Great Muta Elite Torso or something like that. Like I don't know what you do. Like that's a step up to what Alistair's last Elite Torso was. But yeah, I'm not sure. That's not my job, so I won't worry about it.
No,
That's not my job.
good luck, Magic.
Good luck. I'll go through some of the chat here real quick. See what people are saying. Sam getting a figure, but we never got elites of Chase U. Mike Rowe, damn. Another Austin Aries. I mean, Austin Aries kind of lost me. James Storm, my dad, The Forgotten Sons, Leo Ruff, Scripts, Frankie Monet, Katrina Cortez. I'm rambling. No, please keep rambling. Okay, I think this was in. What are we talking?
I don't know who
this
who
is
that's
okay.
in regards to.
It's in regards to some. Oh, I know. Okay, well, lies. It's all lies. Wait, like a can of Coke? Was that what you were meant to say? I think that he was meant to say a can of Coke. I'll take that. Tony / Mariah gotta be the next Blood and Guts. I'd love to see that. Imagine the interchangeable heads on that, the accessories all bloody.
You could have the big the end behind it. Like
imagine the packaging on that. Yeah.
They
could be
would
awesome.
crush it.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be really cool. I know people were even fantasy booking after the steel cage of Fletcher and Osprey, like a Blood and Guts of them.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean, give me all of them. I'm here for all the releases. Swerve and Hangman would also be a good one. Yep. My list for WWE: Javon Evans, Motor City Machine Guns, Stephanie Vakur, Tola Tonga. That dude. Oh my god. Can we just talk about the name Tola Tonga, dude? It's Tala Tonga? That's better. Tola Tonga, because he's the tall Tongan. Is that why?
Somebody said it was his real name. I have no clue.
What?
Did they wait to name him until he was like tall?
That's like my name being Australian. Australian Storm. What a name. I mean, if that's his real name, more power to him.
It's spelled Taula. His real name.
Okay, well, yeah, they could have just done that. They made him tall. They made him the tall Tongan. Oh man. AEW list. I didn't even finish this list. I just realized Blake Monroe, JC Mateo, Zariah would be really cool. I'd love to see a Zariah.
Yeah.
Jasper Troy, Tyra May steal. If she's gonna steal, she might as well do it. Thank you. I have to let that one breathe. AEW list: Spedball, Josh Alexander,
Spedball,
Mordos, Outrunners. So I'm just reading what's in front of me, Justin. Okay, we don't need to.
You become Ron Burgundy.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna say go F yourselves after the broadcast, guys. That's what I'm gonna say. Stay classy, San Diego. Oh man. Anyway, we need jobbers for our AEW. I didn't even finish reading this again.
Queen Aminata, Megan Bain, Thekla, Satnam Singh. I'm going out of order. Nick Wayne, debut gear bounty hunter Brian Keith, Luther, the butler, and Chase Project. Oh, Chaos Project. I can't read.
Dude, look what I'm doing.
What
to
have you done to me?
It's contagious. I'm telling you.
Outrunners, Mortos. Yes, give me all of these.
Dude, yeah.
Josh
Outrunners.
Alexander.
Yeah,
Who gets it out first? Power Town or Jazzwares?
What with Satnam Singh?
No, with Josh Alexander.
Oh, I was gonna say, where's the Satnam coming out?
Yes, the Satnam Singh.
The All-Star Remco Satnam Singh. I cannot wait for that. What are we talking about? Sorry. Oh yeah, Josh Alexander. I wonder. Sorry. Oh man, I'm having a silly beef and cheese. But Josh Alexander. Yeah, I wonder. I feel like with AEW's maybe scheduling, maybe what they have for lines penciled in right now, maybe that Powertown will release first, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Because Josh Alexander was this year, right? He was a few months ago, from memory. My hair is on mine. Dude, I need to cut this all off. Guys, 20 likes, and I cut off all my hair next week.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I just want the engagement, Justin. I just need the engagement. That's all I need. That's all I crave. Bounty Hunter Brian Keith would be so cool. I'd absolutely love to see that. Yeah, Outrunners, Mortos, give me all of that. I need jobbers for AEW figures, so Pentaco, Aaron Solo. Aaron Solo's not going to be too happy you said that, man. I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him that you said that. It's enhancement talent. No. What is your next pick on your list, Justin?
Give me Beast Mortos and Kevin Knight and Josh Alexander and Athena and just I need some unrivaled and unmatched waves. I need them.
Yeah. Just any. I will take them at this point.
Take
just give
whatever.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just need some I need more general excitement, you know what I mean? I need to know well, I don't need anything. I'm not owed anything. But I would like to get a little bit more knowing of what we're going to be seeing with the lines, and I think maybe that's what SDC is going to help with, is seeing what we're going to be getting in a few lines from now and stuff like that, and getting, because I remember a year or two ago we got lineups so far into the future a little bit too far into the future where changes had to be made and stuff like that. So I wonder if maybe that's something that they're aware about. I don't. Dude, I just work here. But, yeah, I do wonder what's going to be the case there. My pick, what I want to see, is we might be seeing in-hand photos of that Obafemi Elite. Now, there's Obafemi Elite coming out, and it was the miscolored kind of prototype, and it had different colored everything. I need that Obafemi. I need it. But I want to know, did you see that basic or the main event of the Obafemi in comparison? The bodies were a little bit different. I felt like maybe the Obafemi Elite wasn't proportionate enough. It came with the Hulk Hogan sort of formula. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, I did.
We talked about this last week, maybe.
I don't think we talked about it. I don't remember, but
no, I don't remember.
It was on
either.
display at WrestleMania when I went. So
yeah. How did it look there?
It was in the moment, so I don't remember. I just remember thinking that's Obafemi, which was the only figure other than Gunther that I could pick out on display in that grayscale. So I chalked that up as a win.
Yeah, I wonder, I'm curious to see how that's gonna be and how that's gonna look when we see it in hand and stuff like that. Because that torso, I don't know if it works for many people. And Obafemi, he's a jacked guy. He's huge. I would have used the Brock Lesnar Elite torso, almost. But hey, that's me, and I'm a customizer. I'm probably gonna do that anyway. Okay, a Hangman Adam Page set with a burning house. Okay, Wrath. Now, Justin, wow, did he read your list? Wow, people,
He
did you at
did.
least leak
Or
online or something?
or watched us when I said this like earlier this year. I can't even remember what we were talking about where we
Yeah.
had like lists and that was on it. I want that display package with him sitting there drinking whiskey, Swerve's childhood home burning behind him. Like, give this to me.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like they could totally the package rollout on that would be insane. Oh man, imagine the packaging on that, dude.
Oh, it's
You get
it's
you
it,
you oh shoot. Okay, I don't even want to. You have him sitting in a chair like
yeah,
this, and then the background of it is the fire, like the house. Yes.
yeah.
Oh my god.
It's
Oh,
so perfect. Like there's so
dude.
many good options and they've got so much momentum. Come on.
Yeah, yeah, dude. They know
And there's
they know what they need to do.
yeah.
They know what they need to do. And now, and now, I'm putting a deadline on it. It has to be here by tomorrow. I'm on it on my desk by tomorrow. Something that I want to see, and I know that we might be seeing this as well, is Ultimate Umaga. So there's been it's been a long time coming for a new Umaga Elite. I think the last Elite or figure from Mattel we saw Umaga didn't have double jointed elbows. That's how long it was. It had the single jointed elbows. It was in an old Royal Rumble Elite wave. So I'm very, very, I'm over the moon excited for this Ultimate Umaga. Why do I say Nick? I feel like Nick smells of roses and Kit Kats. Why did I just read that?
Because
Do
you do.
Is that real? I do. Oh, guys. I think I look like I smell like a pile of trash or something like that. I don't know if I look too great today. I look like a homeless man today. So I'll take it. I'll take anything I can. But Umaga Ultimate would be fan-freaking-tastic. And yeah, just give me more Umaga figures overall.
Agreed.
What about you, Justin? What? How many more on your list do you have, dude? Please,
No, we
list them
can
all.
wrap this
'Cause
up.
I have just like random people that we already know about. So you have like an actual wish list. I want to hear yours.
I want the things that we can't have. I want Atom Bomb and I want Hakushi and Waylon Mercy and the Mountie and adorable Adrian Adonis. Like, give me these things. And
Yeah.
I want a better Roxanne head sculpt. And I want Big Papa Pump in the white singlet. You can make it an Elite, but we're overdue for that one. And I know that we're getting the, walking a tiger to the ring one, which is great, but I need that NWO version of him. And then we need a Nathan Frazier Elite. Like, this basic madness has got to stop. Like,
Yeah.
these basics are so hard to come by, and they're just not hitting right now. And then,
Well, if a basic's hard to come by, don't you think they like that?
I don't know that we're getting the distribution of them. I think that's the
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think they might have gotten caught up in some of the tariff issues, as I've heard out there. But
How'd
then
you
I want to
pronounce
see.
it? The Tarif.
Yeah, I think I've heard
I like
Kyle
that.
Peterson say that.
I like
then,
it. I like it.
I want to see some of the Coliseum collections. So let's fill this thing out. Let's get some tag teams. Let's get Demolition, Powers of Pain, Strike Force. Give me some Bs.
Yeah.
I'll take some Bs.
I'll take a B or two. Yeah, so that's some of your time around then, right? Like was that LJN sort of era, and that's kind of just what the Coliseum collection is, an homage to that. And there would be some figures that we have not seen in the Coliseum collection yet. So Demolition is a great one to list off, I think. Now that we do have, or we know the whereabouts of like what their contracts are looking like, that we're going to get new figures of those soon as well. And maybe a Crush. Like, I know a Crush is probably in the pipeline or being worked on. I don't, like, fingers crossed. Like, he's been very vague about it, but like sort of hinty about a Crush coming. So
he hinted that it was coming at WrestleMania. He said that somebody was missing and that it'll be coming. And then I want to say, like, on Fig Guys or something, he said something about that the head for Crush didn't work, the old head, so they were tooling a new one. But they need to do what they did with the Godfather with Crush, which is like pump out the various characters. Remember when we were getting like oh, the Godfather and Kama Mustafa and Papa Shango, and
Yeah.
like we need Evil Crush and Kona Crush and all that stuff.
Repo Man.
Yes.
But yeah, and that Mr. Fuji I'm really keen for as well. I think they had to change the face paint on that Mr. Fuji from memory.
They did.
Yeah,
It was
so
Killer
that was
Khan.
also on, Fig Guys, I believe. But yeah, like regardless, I'm still excited for these. Like I'm absolutely needing that. Nathan Fraser basics have been popping up here.
What?
We have them, dude. Yeah, that I've seen. So my friend, shout out to Ashavai, he went to a local store, like one of the big chains over here, like a Target or Kmart or something, and there was the Chase Nathan Fraser, the main Nathan Fraser, all this stuff, and he's like, "Do you want a Nathan Fraser?" I'm like, "Not particularly, but those are brand new. Those are like brand spanking new." So I'm really surprised with the distribution we get over here now. I don't know why, but I'm not complaining. I'm absolutely over the moon. But then, the distribution but then Iowa doesn't get any distribution. What the heck?
New York doesn't get any or whatever. Like,
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, you can't see them. There's virtually none of them on eBay, other than I want to say UK sellers. So, anyway,
Anyway. Yeah. That's, well, how about they just send them to my house instead? I think that's what yeah. Wait, I can't make that joke anymore. Because they actually have sent stuff. So I can't make
Send
that.
it
Well,
again.
I'm going to make it send it again.
Send it again.
And again. And again. What if I just have a button, I press it and again, and then they send more stuff? I think they just have to. They just have to send more stuff if I press the button. They'll get an alert over there at Mattel HQ. Will Ferrell, the CEO, will be like, okay, we got to put a stop to this.
It's like a bat signal for Steve Ozer.
It's just my face. Scarily. It's just scarily my face.
It's going to be an expensive week. Get ready.
List off some more of your list. Because I know you had a lengthy one. I want to make sure I get to all of them.
I've got all this stuff on here, but I think we've hit most of them. And I've talked about things before. I'd love to see like an Amazon 4-pack of the C2. So like an Osprey, Fletcher, Ricochet, Okada. Like, I think that would be cool. Like that. I'd like to see more things that tap into, like, forgive me for being an old saying this, but the lore. Like, let's get into the lore of AEW. So like the Hangman with the house on fire, the C2, like commemorating some of these things. They're doing some of it, Yeah. But like, I think they can tap into it rather than like a random 4-pack. Let's do, if it's possible, let's, celebrate the last year's C2 with a 4-pack or, because that's 4 heavy headers right there. And you've got like bloody head sculpts and all that you can tap into. So, and I don't know, like, it's not my job, but like, I think that there's a lot of cool stuff that they can do. And then Mattel is just, they've got a treasure trove of like characters to just pull from it, whether they're old signings, that like we know about, like Crush and Tito Santana and those guys, Coco Beware, that have signed on recently, or new characters, people who have come back like Aleister Black, Rusev, whoever, Phoenix and Penta, all of that. Like you think about some of the characters we're seeing, there's a lot of that they haven't tapped into. We're still dealing with like single jointed Aleister Black and Rusev and Andrade. So there's a lot to like redo or like make new. So
and to the lore aspect, like, I feel like when these moments happen in AEW, these big storyline moments, they're immortalized forever, especially if they're good and they hit home right to a fan. That, like the Hangman winning it All In, the Hangman with the swerve, just anything Hangman, apparently. No, but there's a lot of like impactful storylines in AEW that have already been cemented and their legacy is there. But it's going to be immortalized if they become an action figure, if they become a pack out, if they come, like a, like the C2 from whatever year. That becomes immortalized for that being like a really special and particular year of C2. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's kind of important. I feel like maybe that's what AEW's needing as well. There's some immortalization of these big hitting storylines.
And to be fair, we're getting some of that quarterly at Target with like the Sting retirement figure and some of that they've tapped into. So I think that's cool. I'd like to see more. And then I am an old head. I like the classic stuff, like those are my eras. If you're remaking the LJNs, you're like hitting me right in the feels, so like or just even like the new era or attitude era. We didn't even talk about like all the possibilities there and like the holes that there are to fill with the Hollies or Steve Blackman or whatever. And I'm hopeful some of that gets done by like Zombie Sailor Toys, because he's teased us with Bad News Allen, shown that off for Series 2 and Pinnacle. One Man Gang's floating out there as one that he's doing. I don't know where that's coming, if it's a Series 2, if it's a special release, but he has historically done an interview with Sam Roberts during Comic-Con week. So at some point, I would expect that maybe he's going to drop another video and maybe there will be some announcements there and some excitement. So maybe we'll get some of those characters that we haven't gotten from Mattel, whether it's like Raven or some of those, the franchise, Shane Douglas. Like, let's get into that ECW era, that classic era, Sabu. Like, yeah. Calm down.
Justin, you need to cool me off on that list, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, people, Steve Blackman for one, Raven, Sabu, like these are people I'd love to see in a Mattel execution. Like people that have need an execution to this magnitude, maybe like are overdue for it, right? Yeah. Steve Blackman, absolutely, huge Steve Blackman fan. Dan Severn, I would love to see a figure of, but I don't know what he's doing nowadays. So yeah, like there's so many names and people to list off. Okay, New Gen. Just name one person from New Gen.
Savio Vega.
Oh yeah, bro. That's my one too. Lock it in.
Yeah, give me the strap too.
Easy,
from his feud
dude.
With Steve Austin.
Yep, Steve Austin. I remember that. I remember I was there as a kid. I was there actually before I was born. I remember being right there.
It's got to be the red shirt, though. I'm not talking Nation of Domination. We're talking Savio Vega.
Like Savio Vega. Yeah, we don't need any outside interference. We need Savio at his core, please.
Yeah.
The Creed brothers need figures bad. That's a great point as well. I'd love to see Julius and Brutus. Is that's their names?
It is.
Wow. Okay, I've got a good memory. Apparently,
you got it.
I can't wait for Gabe Kidd to be all elite. That's very funny. He's like, all elite wrestling, they're bloody stealing all our wrestlers, yeah? And then he's like, I'll actually be all elite now. I'll be all elite then.
When I was in Chicago, I was staying at a hotel near the Now Arena where they did that cage match, Samoa Joe and Jon Moxley. And I thought I was on the elevator with Jon Moxley. Wouldn't look at me, wouldn't say anything, which was fine. I was like, I just going to my room. I'm not going to bug you. But I want to say that it was actually Gabe Kidd, because I bet he was oh shit, I've been seen, like somebody knows that I'm here.
Yeah. Dude, you weren't sure if it was Moxley. That's really funny because people are saying Gabe is like baby Mox.
Yeah, it's
right now, like next to each other.
Yeah, it was in like workout clothes and stuff, so I wasn't sure. And like I want to say he had like a hat, not a hat, but like a winter hat or something on, know. So man,
you just say like, "Hey, what's up?" And he goes, "What the fuck are you talking to me?" Yeah. It's like, what'd you just say? Sorry, what was?
Thanks for holding the elevator, sir.
Yeah, well, come round there. What, you gonna steal some wrestler from New Japan too? You gonna steal some New Japan wrestlers? He's getting up at you.
Yeah, you should do a whole episode just as Gabe Kidd.
Hey, I've got a bald cap, okay? If I need it, I know where to go. New Cross would be fantastic. I want AAAR figures. That would be pretty cool. Give me Mr. Iguana. Holy shit, give me Mr. Iguana with Layeska. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna, dude. If that's not already happening, they were like, we can drop the whole AAA partnership. We have the guy. We found the guy. We can drop the whole AAA thing now.
Not before you give me La Parka. Like,
yeah, okay, that's a good point. Can you imagine La Parker and Penta doing a little tag team action?
yeah,
Thing? That's what
let's
you
do
need.
it.
Okay, I feel like Nick Smells. Okay, we could have just ended it off at Nick Smells. I want some tag team 2-packs. Fraxium, Creed Brothers, Alpha Academy, MCMG. Probably can't do a Mariah Fig now. She's gone. As surely we've not seen anything yet. Think it'd be cancelled. Possibly, maybe. It depends, because if renders aren't public, but they still have the renders and everything's still in motion, does that mean it gets cancelled? I don't know.
She's in that. Is it Unrivaled? I got lost on which one just came out. So
Yeah.
whatever
Like
the
18 or
opposite
something like
is, yeah, like whatever the opposite was, she was supposed to be in that lineup. So I would think that she had to be in the works.
Yeah, like I'd say so. When was she in AEW? Like 2022, 23?
2 years. So
Yeah, okay. That'd be enough time, I feel like, maybe. I know it's early for Blake and Tola, but we did see Tama Tonga and Jacob Fett. Yeah, dude, that is very true. They came around very quick. But then again, they had a few months before SDCC. Or a fair few months, like a good half a year maybe, if anything. I don't know. Maybe Mattel's crazy enough and they're going to make it work. They've done weirder things, okay? They've done cooler things, Stranger Things coming out next season. Shout out. Australian Tonga. This is in reference to me just being my name being Australian. Australianer. How about that? Type in too fast. Hey, that's what happens when Spedball comes out. Can you imagine how oversized that Satnam Singh might be? What an AEW Satnam
a Remco.
A Remco?
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, yeah, the all-star Satnam Singh. I mean, it's going to happen.
Yep.
Now that we've said it, it's going to happen. And I feel like we just have to be preparing for now, for everything that we expect. With the Satnam Singh Remco. The tallest wrestling figure ever. I want an update on the Osprey Supreme. Don't we all, dude? I feel like... So another thing on my list is the Osprey Supreme. I feel like we're gonna be seeing updates on that at least. I want to be seeing updates on that, because when was it announced? UK All In, maybe? Like
No.
British All In?
It was Comic-Con last year.
Oh, wow. Okay. There we go. I just remember, like, Osprey being like, and then we have this new figure coming out. You remember? Like, that one All In. I don't know. He said something. But yeah, I feel like we're going to be seeing that absolutely pretty soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I know I want to see it soon. Just give me MCMG figs. Dude, at least, I think 80% of people in the chat are saying, like, Motor City Machine Guns, and I'm absolutely on board with that. Because I feel like we're overdue for some great figures of them, too. Like, I know TNA Jax have probably released some in the past, but I know, like, this is going to be, like, 9 day.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a fucking Regal Elite 8 re-release, please. Yeah, give me more, like, old Regals. I'd love some old Regals, you know. He's in a suit, sure, but give me him in undies. Give me every golden era and new gen characters. Yeah. Every single one. Dude, does would Aretha Franklin count? Like, you know, like where do we draw the line? Who was that person in the first Mania?
I think it was.
Guest?
Or Liberace.
Yeah, get Liberace out. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Get Liberace out there. I think he would count. He would have to count. I've never come across a Nathan for retail price yet. Yeah, you're not going to. Good luck. You and me both, Justin. Old heads wanting the classics and past looks. I think that it's super nostalgic. Like, I'm very nostalgic in my ways. And I think just going back and watching the Golden Era and stuff like that is very nostalgic in of itself, just with the equipment they use and all that stuff back in the day, how, you know, early everything was and the television aspect of it. So that's nostalgic in that way. And like, I can see like your point as well. You know what I mean? Like, I would never be like, oh my God, we're getting too many old heads here. We're getting too many old heads there. When it comes to like, you know, older wrestling figures, but that's just the business, baby. That's just the business. Give me ECW all effing day. Yeah, baby. Oh man, I can't wait for that Paul Heyman. I cannot wait for that Heyman.
Man,
Dino. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, come on, zombie. Early, like, give me that era, like the Raven franchise, like all the hitters.
Yeah, man. Because Raven, I was it like he had a heels and faces. Am I mistaken?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
The retro.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I feel like, dude, a 6-inch Raven would go so hard. I know. Is it Hastel Toys that has one in the works?
Yes.
Yeah.
Show to
But
render.
there you go. But yeah, like I feel like, man, that would go so well with like the Pillman that he's released as well, like a Raven. Oh man, I feel like that those two would be pretty inseparable kind of characters. Bit of a discrepancy. Okay, that's a word that I have never said before, but I know what it means. Oh, I never read before. I'll say that. I've definitely said it. Bit of a discrepancy in height between Mox and Gabe. Yeah, I guess so, especially figure wise.
I mean, I haven't I didn't get out my tape measure.
Yeah. Well, you should have right then and
I
there.
should.
You didn't.
Yeah, I should. Against the wall, sir. Okay, you are Mox.
Every interaction I have with people, I'm like, okay, hold that thought.
Sir.
Yeah, for your coffin, actually. I'm an undertaker now. Not all bald people look alike, Justin. Okay, Jacob, taking offense to that. No. Don't worry, it'll happen to us.
It was a long day, okay?
It would be Bald Friday someday, okay? We'll both come on here and we'll look like Gabe Kidd.
One of us sooner than the other.
Justin will be the John Mox to my Gabe Kidd. I think Mariah is still in Unrivaled 18. Hey, we could literally get it from the source right now, but I'm not going to pry.
And
Daniel,
supposedly
give it to me.
supposedly the chase too, according to Walmart listings.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, we did see
two.
Walmart list like the set and who's in the line, right? So we did see that, and yeah, Mariah does have a chase in that line. So it's going to be very interesting to see what comes about of that. So yeah, Justin, what do you do you have anything else? Do you have anything else left to say? Any final words?
Just remember that the Target Legends Hall of Fame 2-pack or 4-pack and Shawn Michaels starts hitting stores on Sunday. You should be able to order them on the app as of like midnight. So click and collect if you want. And then I think there's like a Walmart Collector Con next week. So that's going on with like the next Monday Night War set, guessing Scott Steiner and everything else that they will cancel your pre-order for. But hopefully that, maybe we'll get the Osprey Supreme up.
Dude, those Walmart cancels are crazy. Like,
oh yeah,
it's not even one or two people that like maybe people are seeing like, oh, it's only like a couple people. No, it's like everywhere. Like I can't escape people saying that their Walmart orders have gotten canceled. All this stuff. We don't have Walmart in Australia, so.
No, you got Kmart supposedly, right?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. Look, don't you guys got rid of Kmart a while ago,
Unfortunately, right? Like that used to be like I remember getting the what is it? The Raw stage at Kmart, but then this was right in the dying days of Kmart. They were like clearancing out all this shit. So,
oh, dude, that would have been a good state. Yeah, we never got any product like that over here. Like they only just started burping again. No, they only just started stocking wrestling figures like Kmart's here again.
Wow.
So, yeah, like Elite 118 showed up here before they showed up in America. It was so weird. Like I don't know what's happening, but I love it. Keep it happening.
Do they have popcorn
in Australia or in Kmart?
In Kmart
in general.
It used
no,
to
we
be
don't
a
have
thing.
that in Australia.
Oh.
We don't have that.
I'm sorry.
No, they probably do have, like they had a specialty popcorn. Please explain this.
I think they like had in-store popcorn, if I remember right.
So like meatballs are to IKEA.
Yeah,
they had popcorns for Kmart. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Target still sort of does it here, but
they do popcorn.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I missed out when I went over to Florida. I should have been like
yourself some popcorn.
Was it free? Is it on the house? Like what?
I think you got to pay for it, but you're Australian, so you could just be like, I didn't know, mate.
I'll swindle them. I'll be like, I'm a pirate, actually. But I think that's going to do it for this episode of Figure Down Friday. Thank you to the people out there for watching, staying tuned to this whole hour 19, hour 20. Thanks for spending your day, your night with us, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you. All right, Justin, roll the red carpet for yourself, man. Where can the people find you out there?
You can find me at WrestlingFigureNews.com. You can find me on Instagram at WrestleFigNewsPod. You can find me in San Diego next week at Comic-Con. I'll be at the Mattel panel. I'll be at the Jazzwares panel. I'll hopefully be talking to some special guests for 2 weeks from now on Figure Friday. Let's hope.
Is it rude for me to say, if you see Justin, say hi?
No, please do. I'll be wearing these. And I'll be trying to get that damn swerve.
Good luck on that. Is that a 1 of 3,000?
1 of 1,000.
1 of 1,000. Good luck on that. You're going to need extra luck. Oh,
yeah.
Man, you got this. I believe, okay? You can find me everywhere. Linktree/NickStormReview, at NickStormReview, and everywhere you gosh darn can. We also have a pro wrestling tease if you guys want to support the show, support me, do whatever you want. Even support Chicago as a whole, because I think that's where these guys are from. I don't know. Whenever I get something from Pro Wrestling Tees, it smells like pizza, and you can get a shirt that smells like pizza too when you order from Pro Wrestling Tees at the link tree down below. Okay, thank you all for joining the 61st episode of Figure Down Friday. I want to give a shout out to everyone in the chat we had here. We had Dino, Wrath, UK, Jacob, Ash, not to say UK. We had the whole of the UK here in the chat. Fandom, Best One, Donnie. We had a ton of people. Mo the Fig God, thank you all for joining. Rob's Pippin Road, Dan Friedman, so appreciate you all, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. If you're in the Gold Coast, Queensland area, I really wonder if anyone watching right now is, but tonight there is a special show. IPW is holding a reunion show. If you guys need to, I might be on the show. Dude, I might be doing something. Hey, maybe you buy a ticket and find out. $10 entry. IPW Australia on the social if you guys want to find out and see that. I need to promote it better. But then again, don't I need to promote everything better, okay?
Yeah, well, you might be on the mic. Let's just say that.
Okay, let's say that. Let's do that. Thank you, Justin. See, I need a Justin everywhere I go. But I need a Justin... I had nothing to say. Look, I'm just going to end the stream here. Did you enjoy this stream? Well, good, because after this stream ends, make sure to go onto my channel and binge watch every single one of my videos, because they're guaranteed a good chuckle or two. Thanks so much for watching.